Here's what it's like to become a Genestealer abominant. You are marked for divine wrath, child, the priestess had sung. Follow in my footsteps and unfold yourself into the sacred spiral. The Mistborn had not understood her words, for its mind was as malformed as its body. But the feelings she had imparted alongside those words had blazed with a clarity it had never known before. It had been chosen, singled out to become a terror upon those who threatened its kindred. Until the priestess had come for it, the Mistborn had been a vague shadow creature, bound by blood to its brothers, yet also a thing apart from them. After its tortured birth, it had been cast into a dark maze, where it had fought with the others like itself, the strong calling the weak as their instincts demanded. The Mistborn understood dimly that its kind were aberrations to the natural cycle of the spiral. Yet, they were also blessed. The priestess had led her charge out of the maze and guided it across the crumbling bridge beyond, revealing the secret paths only the cult's initiates knew. On the far side of the abyss, the Mistborn had strayed, driven into a rampage by the stench of the creatures hiding in a hard shell overlooking the bridge. It had hammered at their lair until its mistress had reigned in its rage and destroyed their shared enemy with gentle words where strength had failed. That was when it learned that she was called Zithali. For many days and many nights thereafter, the Mistborn's savior had prayed with it in her temple, weaving new patterns into its body and soul. Zithali had incensed its flesh with spirals and darker, stranger symbols that twisted its muscles into new shapes, granting them a flexibility that matched their strength. Its mind had also quickened, rising from dull savagery into predatory cunning. Finally, it was ready to receive its name. "'Tis Harek," Zithali decreed, imprinting the word upon the Mistborn's primal spirit. "That is your name and nature now, child." "'Tis Harek," the Reborn echoed, embracing the thorny word. "Terror runs deeper than simple killing," the priestess continued. "You must become a nightmare of blood and shadow to the outsiders." Then the acolytes of the spiral brought a metal cylinder that stank of dead fire, and Tizharek's savior instructed it to get inside. Tizharek had to dislocate its limbs and contort its muscles to squeeze its bulk into the container, but pain was alien to it, so it did not hesitate. After the cylinder was sealed, the Reborn waited in darkness while it was carried from an unknowable place to another. As the darkness stretched, Tizharek slipped into torpid hibernation, dreaming of the terror it would wreak in the name of the sacred spiral.